Hey folks, welcome to Jerome Bee Farm and Homestead. This is going to be a short video on how to do on-the-spot queen rearing. You might see the acronym sometime, OTS. That's what that means. So I have a hive here. I suspect it's queenless. I couldn't find a queen in there. A virgin queen, I believe, emerged, went to mate, didn't make it back. There was only one queen cell in here. Queen cell's gone. They just act queenless. They're real skittish and they're fanning a lot, and I went through there pretty thorough, didn't find it. So this is a good candidate for an on-the-spot queen rear in the spring. So it's May 8th here in central Oklahoma, and we're in the peak of our nectar flow. Privet's blooming right now. So I went over to a hive and I've located a frame that has quite a few eggs on it. So I need to make sure that the queen is not on there. Bring that over here, do my on-the-spot method, and I'll show you how I do that and get it in here. So first I'm going to get this hive opened up and get my spot ready. So a little background on this hive. It's a hive that had a failing queen. She was 3 years old, and I reduced it, and it's one deep now, and it's about half full of bees. Most of them are in this area right in here. Just take a quick look for a virgin queen, but I doubt I'll find one. So I want to put it right in the center of the highest population, this frame with the brood on it. And another reason to do this is this frame, or this hive, has been without brood for quite a while, and it's going to go laying worker on me pretty quick. This is a bee bred. So I think what I'll do, I'm just going to pull out one of these frames here on the edge and just take it out. And that'll make my space. I'll just put it right here. So I want to find a frame that's got a little bit of pollen on it. So here we got pollen. So I want this brood across from pollen, or bee bred. Still holding out hope to maybe see a queen here. I don't think it's happening. So we'll put that frame right here. I'll go get it and I'll show you how I do this. Okay, here's my frame of eggs. There's a few tiny little larvae in here, more towards the center. See the little larvae? And there's some eggs. So more out here towards the outside. There's more eggs than larvae. So those are the ones I'm going for. The newest eggs. So see right in there? You don't want those larvae, but I want those eggs. Right there's a good row of them. So what you do is you find the row of eggs you want. So for me it's right here. So the eggs are in these cells right here on this row. So I'm going to take the bottom of those combs out and pull them down like that. So that'll let the bees pull down a queen cell a lot easier and quicker right there. So I'm going to find a few more spots and do those. Oh, here's one. There's some right here. It's probably good. Let's see if I can get a close-up of that now. There, see the eggs in there? Right above where I notched that out. Take a look at this one. Yeah, see there's two right there. That larva on the right, see that's too old for them to do a good queen. So there's bee bread on here that they can use, and there's honey up in the corners and nectar. So this frame has everything they need to be self-sufficient and feed these young. So these bees are from the original colony. I like to spritz them with a little bit of sugar water and Pro Health, but I don't want to do that with these open eggs in here. I think it'll be fine just to drop them in there. There's not enough to really start a fight, and these are nurse bees. And another thing is I made double sure my queen was not on this frame, because that's where your queen's going to be, on a frame that is being laid up with eggs. So if you put your queen in here, you just defeated the purpose of what you're trying to do. And you made a queenless hive of where you took it from. Okay, so let's get this in here. So I'm going to put a little smoke down in there to kind of confuse them, because those foreign bees are in there. So they should take to those frames and help cover them up and help those nurse bees cover that up, take care of those young. And I'm going to mark this. I'm going to write an N on this frame so I know this is the one I notched. So we'll come back here in a week and check this out. And we should have queen cells pulled down on there, unless there is a queen in this hive, which I don't think there is. Let's get her closed up. Okay, that's how you do on-the-spot queen rearing. It's an easy, quick way to get your hive to pull down a queen cell and requeen themselves. Just find you a frame that's got fresh eggs and bring it over. Make sure your queen's not on that frame. That's the most important thing. And notch the youngest eggs, the most fresh laid that you can find. That's the key to this. And it's best to do it in a nectar flow like we're in right now. We're in the peak of the nectar flow. You can do it later on in the year, but the sooner you do it in the season, the better. That gives your queen time to get in, get developed, mated back, laying, and gives your hive more of a chance of success going into winter and surviving winter. And you may have to feed them if you start doing something like this in July or August. Definitely in August. That's pretty much too late for central Oklahoma. Anyway, that's the end of the video. I hope it was helpful. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. We'll catch you on the next beekeeping video. Take care.